Today we're going to look at how you can create a curved curtain wall in very few quick steps. So the curtain wall I'm talking about is the one I'm highlighting with my pointer here. Well, the first step would be to go to the elevation. I'll just preview the floor plan quickly. So this is our floor plan. And the curtain wall we're going to create is along where these two roofs meet. Along that grid line and along that grid line. And then there are smaller curtain walls along that grid and along the periphery grid. So I'll just take you back to the 3D such that you have a good appreciation of what I'm talking about. So this is the curtain wall I'm talking about. That's the curtain wall. That's the curtain wall, the one on the periphery. So I'll go to the elevation E48, and then I'll draw. Let me delete this current curtain wall I have. So it's deleted. You can see a void. So I'll simply draw what I want my curtain wall to look like. I'll draw from one edge to the other edge. It's like I'll be creating a moon crescent. Now this is what I've drawn as my curtain wall. This is what I've drafted out as my curtain wall from my elevation E48. So I'll copy this line work, copy the line work, and paste it in the floor plan section. Let's say I can paste it there. Okay. Now, I'd require to create two surfaces, one for the framing of the curtain wall and the other would be the glass. So I can use a slab. I'll select the slab tool and then adjust the settings. I can decide to make my glass maybe 50 millimeters thick, but in a more realistic situation we can say 10 millimeters. So I'll set this to 0 and I'll set this to -10. Let me set it to -20. Okay. Then I'll draw over the crescent shape. And then definitely adjust accordingly to fit the shape. So basically that will be my glass. That will be my glass. So I can temporarily drag a copy away. So I'll drag the copy away. And I've left another copy. I can decide to adjust the material for what I've left behind. Maybe I could give it a metallic feel. Let me give it metal dark. So basically where I've left this copy behind is such that I can create the frame for the curtain wall. So I'll select the slab tool and create holes in the slab. Wherever the glass will be, I'll create a hole. Wherever that glass will be, create a hole. But there's something I haven't adjusted. If I'm to bring back the glass that will be seated below the curtain wall, the two are going to clash. So I'll add just the curtain wall, then I'll give it a setting goal, let's say 50, then 0, such that it will appear on top. Then I'll drag my supposedly glass. I'll adjust this to glass clear. Maybe I can adjust it to glass blue. And I can drag it back. So now there are two materials. I'll preview to see if I've done the right thing. Well, that's our curtain wall, but it's on floor plan. So I need to save it such that it can appear as an element. So I'll adjust it that way. I'll right click, go to 3D projection settings, parallel projection settings, and pick side view and click on OK. Then click in fit on window. So that's my curtain wall. I have to go back to 3D projection settings, select side view, and I can adjust this to 90 degrees and click on OK. Then fit in window. Why am I doing this? I'm trying to create an object that I can place on the floor plan. So I'll click the marquee tool and select my curtain wall. Then I'll go to File, Library and Objects, Save Selection as, I'll save it as an object. Click on OK. I can call it Cave Curtain Wall 24th Feb 24, and then click on Save. Click on OK. Then I can go back to the floor plan, and then click on Object. You can see Curve Curtain Wall 24th Feb 2024. I can decide to preview what I've created. So that's the curtain wall I've created. So I can place it on the floor plan, select the marquee tool to preview what I've created, and then fit in window. So that's my curtain wall. I can go to generic perspective and then fit in preview. So this is the curtain wall I've created curved. If you click there, it's one object. So that's how you can create a curtain wall like this. That's how you can create a curtain wall like this. Thank you for today.